what's up everybody? Welcome back to our channel. Hey, if you're new here, please click that like and that subscribe. Don't forget to bang that bell notification. This way you get notified every time I upload a video. Well, what's today's video all about? Well, it's the long time asked question. I'm getting oil coming out of my air cleaner, and it could be caused by a couple of things. One, you have excessive blow-by in your engine, which is bad, which means you're going to get a ring job. Giggity, 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 giggity. Don't twist it. It's not like that. Okay? It's a ring, piston ring. It's like a circle. But you get what I'm saying. Two, something as simple as your oil is over-serviced. That's right. Over-serviced by a half a quart will cause that to happen. Or three, and which I'm doing here, is replacing the Crankcase Breathers. And to get to them, the fuel tank has to come off. This is a 2013 Ultra Classic. So it's a 103 twin cam. So you can see the oil down here where it's dripping out. Oil level is good. I just changed his oil and he's still having the problem. And you have to clean the gasket mating surfaces. And I'll show you what one looks like that's failed. You can see that there, how it has come apart and it's gotten very brittle. The other one, you can still grab and it's okay. This one you grab and it just crumbles. Not good at all. There's old diaphragms in here. I could show you in the new pack of what they look like, and we can compare the little foam pads to what the new ones look like. And I'll give you the part numbers. Okay. We went with the full breather assembly because it comes with the gaskets for the breathers, the new housings, and everything. So, just the breather elements. Oh, no part number on these. I'll look it up, put it up there. Don't worry about it. But here's what the new ones look like. See how pretty, nice and orange. And, you know, kind of spongy, squishy. That's my squishy.
He shall be my squishy. Come here, squishy.
And then these are this one's very brittle, which came off the back. And you could see the diaphragm flappers here. And Miss Dr. Harley will grab the camera for me in a minute, and I'm going to show you how to install them and how they actually work. All right, so you're going to open your package. Step one. We're actually on step 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 4. And these are the new housings. They come with all the gaskets, everything you need to put it together, except for you got to get the breather kit. And to put these together is, guys, now we open this package.
They give you a whole new one? You didn't
Yes, honey, you can open my package.
Okay. They give you a whole new one?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you could reuse. Maybe
You
not.
can reuse those.
Okay.
Because they're metal. But if they come with them new,
Just
replace. And guys, you're looking at total cost and about, depending on your skill level, anywhere from, you know, as quick as you get it done to as long as it takes you to get it done. But you take the bottom part of the breather housing. This feeds in through the top, pushes in just like that.
Oh, simple.
And you can see Dave's nipple right there. Sorry, Dave. And the way this works, pressure comes up through and releases the pressure here, which sends that back through your throttle body or your carburetor. And the foam sponge, which goes here, captures all the oil. So when, as you said, Brillo pad fails and gets brittle and crumbly,
yeah, it does.
Oil's going to get past that. Oil will get past this, don't get me wrong. Some oil will get past this. It's supposed to trap most of it. So once you get this assembled like this goes on like this. And you know what? They're very kind in the kit. With everything else, they give you brand new bolts. And they're a 3/8 bolt. So when you install it, you know, put this in, run your bolts down, and there's a torque to it. I got to look up the torque, and I will definitely let you know. It comes out of the good book. All right, so now we're going to insert this piece right here, right, with the foam pad.
Face down.
Right there, and that'll actually sit in that cavity right there.
Ah, sweet.
This goes in just like that. Then you put your bolts in. And the bolts already come with thread locker on them, so you don't have to apply it, which is very, very nice. You don't have to worry about removing your rocker arms or anything like that. So that's one. I'm going to get the other one ready to go. We're going to put it in. And then we're going to torque it all down together and just get this job done. Because after this, we put the rocker box covers back on with new gaskets, of course. And then put the tank on. We take it for a road test. Make sure there's no oil leaks. Because believe it or not, guys, yes, you could get an oil leak. I've done it in the past, not paying attention. I put a gasket in 180 degrees out and it caused a leak. So I had to go buy new gaskets. You know, you only do that once. The first time it happens, you always pay attention to it, to the rotation of it. So that's where this bolt will go. These are 3/8. Let me look up this torque and we'll torque them down. All right, guys, so out of the good book here, the breather assembly screws are 120 to 156 inch-pounds. So to split the difference, you're at 138 inch-pounds. For simplicity, for me, I'm going 140 inch-pounds. And we're not exceeding the torque, and we're not at the max of the torque. So take your quarter-inch drive torque wrench that you got set, and then just torque them down. And we're torquing. And I'm glad I could fit it. It's tight inside on the inside of the back head, especially for that upper rocker box. I'll show you how we do that.
There you go.
All right, that's one. Two. Come on. All right, go to this one.
This one looks much easier. More room.
Oh yeah.
Much more room.
Much more room for activities.
So many aerobics in here. So many activities.
Do I have to bring it? Okay.
Yeah, we have to get it calibrated, I think.
Okay.
But let's go back this down to 120.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the minimum. See if we can get it to click. Not to yet. Nope. All right, let's go to 105. Let's see how that is. Which is below the minimum, guys. But I'm doing this to check my torque wrench.
It was working before. What else?
Okay.
There you go.
So 105, it's clicking.
Okay. Beyond that, no.
Let's go up to here. Yeah, it's not clicking anymore. So I'm going to say the torque wrench needs to go out for calibration. Because going by the torque in my arm, I could tell you I am right at or slightly above where I need to be with it. So I'm going to call that good and torqued. Sorry guys, it's anticlimactic for the click, but I'm not going to snap a bolt in the head because then I'm moving heads and all that. I'm not doing it, sorry. Just not going to do it. It wouldn't be prudent. And those, if you're curious, are a 3/8 bolt. And next, we've got to put our gaskets on. And we're just going to do the back head together because that's the hardest of the two. So what you want to do is take a rag and wipe off the surfaces of where the gasket sits. This way it's nice and clean. So when you put the gasket in, there's nothing there that could cause it or hinder it, cause it a leak. Same thing with the rocker box itself. You want to wipe it down, get it nice and clean. The mating surfaces, that is. Mating. Now this is where I went wrong last time. All right, this sits here like this. You think, nope, that's backwards. It goes like this. With the shape of the rocker box. So if you're in a hurry, it's very easy to put them 180 degrees out and you will have a leak. I've done it. Trust me, I've done it. I won't lie to you. All right, so that goes on like that. And you have 6 bolts that secure the rocker box. The 3 on the right side, which is your throttle side, are the longer ones. The 3 on the clutch side are shorter. And there's a trick to getting them. And the torque for those is 15 to 18 foot-pounds. So I'm going to go to 16 and a half, or maybe even just 16. But you slide your rocker box in over what you got. Try and hold and line up your gaskets. How rude. All right, guys, so I got the front done. The landscaper showed up. Rude, but he showed up, did his thing. So I got the front rocker box done. That's simple, easy to get to. So I'm going to show you the back, which is a lot harder to get to the bolts and get them torqued. But there's special tools you'll need for it. One of them is called a dog bone. It's called dog bone because it looks like one. And the size of this is 7/16, and it's 15 to 18 foot-pounds. So I'm going to 16 and a half foot-pounds of torque. But what I do is I start these 3 out, the longer screws on the throttle side, and I lift it up, and then I look inside of here to make sure that the gasket is straight and square where it's supposed to be, as you could see. So now we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to show you the secret to getting these in. All right, so what I do is you're going to put these in by hand. Yes, these are really rusted. And I try and run them in as far as I can by finger tight. And luckily for me, when I took this bike apart, it just got here. So this motor was hot and I had fun almost trying to burn myself. But I didn't, so I lucked out. So you get these here started. And what we're going to do is take our torque wrench, connect the dog bone. But I'm going to show you a trick so you don't have to do the math for your torque specs. So let me get that done and we'll... All right, guys, so there's a torque sequence to it. You're going to do this bolt in the center. Then you're going to go to the other side, torque that one. Then you're going to come over here, torque this one. Then you're going to come over here, torque this one. Then you're going to come back over here, torque this one. Then you come back here and torque that one. So we're going to be swapping sockets. But like I said, 16 and a half foot-pounds of torque. I snug these up. I don't get them tight. I just snug them up. That one's nice and torqued. So now we're going to go to the other side and torque that one. Okay, so you connect the dog bone and you want this 90 degrees off your torque wrench. This way, when you go to tighten it, you don't have to do any math or anything like that. So when you just got to be careful when you put it on that it doesn't move on you. And this here takes the longest to do because you're going a quarter turn at a time. You cannot fit inside of here with a socket. All right, yep, that moves. So I'm going to come back, reset it. All right, that's that one. Now we get to go to the other side. So we got the 2 center ones. So now I'm going to the wrong socket. 7/16. All right, now we're going to come over here, torque this one. Let me know in the comments below, guys, is this something you'd want to attempt to do yourself? If you do, that's great. If you don't, I understand. And trust me, I wouldn't think any less of you because this really isn't for the faint of heart. All right, so what I did for this back corner is I put the torque wrench on reverse. And this way when I go to tighten it, because I'm doing it upside down, and that gives me the most room here. So we're just going to get it till it's nice and torqued. As you can see, they leave you no room to get anything in here other than a dog bone. And that one's torqued. Now to the other side. What a pain in the neck. All right, now we're going to get this back corner one, because we got these two and then this one. So now we come opposite to this one. And this is the torque sequence right out of the book. And I can't use a socket on that because it can't reach. Well, the head's too big.
That's what she said.
Not touching that.
I hear that a lot.
It has nothing to do with the ego on this bolt.
No, no egos.
Trying to get a good angle.
There we go. That's that one. Now the last one. All right, this one's a little easier to do on the back head because you have some sort of access to it, but still not enough room for a socket. So while I'm here, I'm just going to torque check all of these. Now that it is secured and torqued all the way around, just want to make sure everybody's happy and torqued in their happy place. Get on there. That's not on, and it moved. So like I said, you got to be careful that this doesn't move on you. There we go, we're on there now. Yep, okay, that's good at torque. Now, all right, so now I'm going to torque check the throttle side. It's the last side I got to torque check. So I put our torque wrench on. It's set 90 degrees. That's good. That's good. Now I got to rotate this one to get to the back. And Nurse Harley just came back. She had to go get some water or something. Don't die on me over there. So the last one with torque check is this one. And we're good. Perfect. So, and that's all you need to do to replace your crankcase breathers. Now, what's left I got to do is I'm going to clean the air filter, put the fuel tank back on it, take it for a road test, make sure there's no leaks, and then we're done. All right, everybody. Hopefully you liked this video. I know it was kind of quick, down and dirty. Until the next time, you live the best life you can. Ride often and ride hard.
Like and subscribe.